Alright, Strat fans, welcome back. Colonel Strat, the map strategy extraordinaire here. Today I'm going to show you a gem of a classic old game called Dawn of War. This game, when it came out, I was but just a small lad, and I grew up with it. That's why I have such an interest in Warhammer, and for this series, I'm going to play through the campaign, and we're just going to go all through. Difficulty is just going to be hard, so that it's kind of balanced, but a little bit more challenging. And we're just going to go all through all 11 missions and cover the campaign together. Alright, Strat fans, let's buckle up for Mission 1. Oh no, my guards are getting massacred.
Hold the line! In the name of the Emperor, you will not falter! We can't hold! Run for your lives! Cowards! You will fight, or you will die.
Comes his angels.
I am Captain Gabriel Angelos of the Blood Ravens 3rd Company. Status.
My lord, forgive me. We have done all we can to stop the orcs, but we have failed. My men's lives are yours.
You stood your ground in the face of the Emperor's foes. You've done your duty. If your men have failed you, I will leave their judgment in your hands.
Thank you, my lord.
I am not here for your thanks. This port must be held if we are to maintain troops and supply lines to the planet's surface. That is why we are here. Now, what of the wounded and the civilians?
Stranded. We have few ships.
Then you shall have more. All Blood Raven flights execute Protocol 23 and initiate civilian evacuation. We will dispatch the ground forces.
Yes, my lord.
Ground forces, my lord. But the orcs have retreated.
You must know your enemy to defeat them, Colonel. Orcs only retreat to regroup. They will keep coming until you or they are dead.
He's right, you know.
Brothers, let us destroy this alien filth.
Let's get to it, brothers. Alright.
What a glorious day for a battle. As the stronghold, our frontline battle headquarters is currently being assembled. We should proceed with caution until it is finished.
Orders received, brother.
Alright, so this is like one of those classic RTS games where you build a base,
Praise
and
the Emperor.
you have some
We
hero
are
units
united.
and units,
Splendid.
morale,
The stronghold
and
is
health.
complete. We must now set about establishing a proper frontline base.
Alright,
Yes, most beneficent one.
we go to construction, the chapel barracks, which is your basic barracks recruitment unit
Initiated.
building. And then we have the stances, as well as you can recruit squad
The
members
first thing
and
we
upgrade.
need is a chapel barracks.
Fear
That
the
will allow us to call down more Space Marine squads.
Weapons at ready.
So it's
It is time.
it's basic
Cleanse.
It's one of those basic RTSs, but it's really brutal because it's Warhammer 40k, and it's what introduced me to 40k. I'm glad to be able to show it with you guys today.
Excellent. The chapel barracks is finished. The enemy must be nearby. Now you can build some more Space Marine squads.
Alright, we'll make 2 more. There's a cap. There's also these 2 resources of energy and requisition to get better troops, energies for vehicles, requisitions for troops.
If we are to defeat these orcs, we will need to call in some special weapons. We must build an armory to get access to them.
Build an armory here.
Here to serve.
Better have 2 builder units on one. And you can add more squad members, buff up the size, damage,
The
and
Emperor
longevity of the
protects.
squad. See, I fell in love with the guardsmen because they look so cool, even though they get massacred so much.
Marine squad deployed. Faith is our shield.
They were my army of choice and continue to be my army of choice to this day.
Excellent. The armory is operational.
At your
The
command.
Space Marine squads can now upgrade their standard bolters to flamers and heavy bolters. Today, the enemy shall know fear.
Get a couple heavy bolters and some squads.
This day shall be a glorious
Let's move
one
forward.
for the Imperium. While
Take
the
hold of that
enemies the
requisition.
Emperor still must not forget our power needs. Building a plasma generator will supply us with the power we need to keep our force going.
Deal
We
with
must
these
start
orcs.
capturing strategic points. These 3 closest strategic points will do for now. Let us capture them first, and then move on to the others.
Ever vigilant.
It is very strategic with how they place these points around the map. It allows you to create strong points with them, with certain units or certain factions in later Dawn of Wars added more defensible structures or things that you could add to buff up these strategic points here.
Yes, most beneficent one.
They also increase requisition to build a listening post in it.
Heresy grows from idleness. Weapons at ready. It is time.
Very talkative too. I always I always would quote these lines in high
Claim it
school.
in the name of the Emperor.
Nobody would understand what I was saying. If 1 or 2 did, they would become a true bro. Cleanse, purge, kill.
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath,
Ever
there can
vigilant.
be no peace.
Orders received.
I await your instructions. I await your instructions.
Most jacked up unit they have is a servitor. Like, I mean, the pixels are really outdated because it's an old game.
Position
But-
secure.
Jeez. It's a lobotomized human
Awaiting
servant.
orders.
One of those grimdark things in Warhammer.
I await your instructions. I will do
Build
as
these
you
listening
ask.
posts. Increase our
We are the
requisition.
Emperor's chosen.
I await your instructions.
Captured.
As you wish.
Alright, that
Well done. We have captured several strategic
I
points.
exist to
Capturing
serve.
strategic points and building listening posts on them earns us more requisition resource, which we can use when we build squads and equipment.
Build routine
Faith is our
721
shield.
initiated.
I think they handle the whole tactical aspect of the game very well, and even though it's simple by today's standards, it still works, and that's why Dawn of War, especially the later, because this is just Dawn of War 1,
Excellent.
the first one.
The point is now protected from an orc retaliation. We should continue to build listening posts on
Here
all
to
our
serve.
captured points.
Yes, Lord.
The later Dawn of
I
Wars
await your
added a whole
instructions.
lot of new races, including my guard.
Yes, most beneficent
It is
one.
time to
Sadly,
hunt down the source of these orcs. They must
are
have a
not
base
these
somewhere
ones.
within the walls of this Imperial facility. But where?
I wish to have these ones included, but the later Dawn of Wars, to make them, I don't know why, but they had a design change and made them less realistic like this, more bulky and all that. I mean, it still looks cool, but not as cool as before. Let's build some generators to get some power generation.
This day shall be a glorious one for the
So
Imperial.
I think we
For the
have
Emperor.
to go down here. I'm going to leave a
We
squad
are the
here
Emperor's chosen.
just to
Awaiting
defend.
orders.
What would you
Take
have me do?
Gabriel and 3 squads.
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
Take Gabriel and 3 squads down here.
For the
'Cause I
glory
believe
of the Emperor.
The orcs
My
coming.
plasma generators will continue to produce power at a constant rate. But there is a
not
limit of
falter.
how
Destroy
many
these
plasma
wall
generators
towers.
can be built per stronghold.
And I do think Dawn of War 1 covers like quite a bit of enemies that you fight throughout the Warhammer universe, well, Warhammer 40k universe. It covers quite a bit.
By my command, attack! Follow me into battle.
Sometimes it does derp like this, like, you know, you're just chilling. Oh well, seems like my building's being destroyed, but oh well, I'm just gonna sit here until he gets launched up. But I do like that. I always thought that was funny.
My aim shall not falter.
The orc buildings in the later Dawn of Wars always had these like gun emplacements on them, so they were very defensible. Well, they had a little bit of defense on them, but orc guns are notoriously bad at aiming.
For terror, my aim shall not falter. Look, and by my command, and look attack. A break in the spaceport's defensive wall. They must have blasted their way in. We must destroy this orc camp and any others these foul creatures may have constructed. I shall not fail.
All right, let's keep on
Excellent.
moving.
This orc camp has been destroyed.
We're gonna save these guardsmen if we can.
Agreed. Those Imperial guardsmen look like they could use some assistance. Come, brothers, make haste.
Our prayers have been answered. Here come the Space Marines!
Follow me into battle.
Get the heavy bolters on them, brothers.
We are the Imperial Guard. It is time we started acting like it.
For the honor of the chapter. For terror.
Yeah, I think we saved 6. Boy.
Agreed.
And I think it gave you a good look into like what happens in the 40k universe with you know, planetary defenses and things like that.
I serve mankind for the honor of the chapter. Space Marines, advance!
You know, that doesn't make sense shooting through like concrete.
By my command, attack!
We saved a lot more that time.
For the Emperor. Confirmed. By my command,
Get these guys.
attack!
It's the second orc camp.
Faith and duty. Space Marines, advance! For the glory of the Emperor.
Those are a bunch of shooter ones. They have less health.
Agreed.
That's an orc listening post.
advance! We are united in his service. Follow me. Today the enemy shall know.
Let these guys up.
By my
And
command.
destroy their base.
Attack!
We lost another Space Marine.
By my
Yeah,
command.
this game can get
raise
very
attack.
bloody. And I usually keep the bodies on, and it gets to where there's so many, you know? Just littering the field. It really adds to the grim darkness of it, though, so I really think it's one of the best 40k strategy games out there. Especially its later iterations, but I wasn't a big fan of Dawn of War 2, but it wasn't as bad of a game as Dawn of War 3 ended up being.
For the honor of the chapter, follow me into battle. Praise the Emperor. I shall not fail. By my command, attack! Agreed. My
Oh, that's a
aim
tank.
shall not falter. Agreed. We are united in his service.
And then this will clear Orc Camp 2.
We shall know no fear.
Should be able to help the guard down there.
We shall know no fear. Follow my lead. For terror.
Let's get the heavy bolters on them.
My aim shall not
Now
falter.
these guardsmen will
For
hold
the
that
glory
line.
of the Emperor.
Let's destroy this generator. That'll wipe out that Orc camp.
I serve mankind. I shall not fail. For the glory of the Emperor.
I think this is wiped. I thought it was supposed to
For the glory of the Emperor.
tell me if it was completely wiped out or not. Maybe it has been a while since I've played.
Agreed.
Alright, let's go through here. March
By
here.
my command.
A lot of enemies. Oh, that's a lot of orcs. Wipe them up. Let's kill them.
Follow me into battle. For the glory of the Emperor. Today the enemy shall know fear. My aim shall not falter. Faith and duty. We are united in his service.
Alright, moving up. Moving through the marshland here.
Confirmed.
Yep, here's the other orc
Follow me
camp.
into battle. I shall not fail. By my command, attack!
And their pile of guns, and there's their settlement, which is their capital.
Under fire!
It is a lot of whittling down enemy defenses, especially when they don't have any troops. So it can feel like a slaughter
Space
sometimes.
Marines, advance!
lost one. See, the thing is, we don't only populate the battlefield with their dead, but also ours. I always think that makes Space Marines always look so cool, though. But they weren't ever my favorite. I always liked the Guard better.
For the Emperor.
Just because the Guard had overwhelming tactics, and I just liked their uniform better, to be honest. Melee combat was always really interesting to watch too, because they had these cool executions here. Like that. But the bodies would disappear.
My aim shall not falter.
So there wasn't any of these cool bodies. Oh, I guess maybe in Dawn of War 1 they don't anymore. I know in the later Dawn of Wars they do make them non-persistent.
Space Marines, advance!
Lost another one.
He who stands with me shall be my brother. Space Marines, advance! My aim shall not falter. Follow me.
The thing is, the bolters are like explosives. They're like explosive rounds. That's why they look so big. Like the lore for 40k is really wacky. And what type of weapons they have. That's why the games look so awesome.
Space Marines, advance! There,
right.
That's the last of them. Well done, Blood Ravens.
Victory!
Victory is ours.
I am honored to be in the presence of a librarian. I wish to know how my men can better serve you.
We shall wait for the captain to finish his prayers. I saw you stand against the orcs. You are a brave man, Colonel. I wish I could say the same of your men.
I shall strengthen their resolve, my lord.
See that you do, or we shall do it for you. You have something you wish to say. Say it, Colonel.
How did you know?
Even without my psychic gifts, it is obvious. Speak.
Is it true your company eradicated a heresy on the planet of Cyrene recently? An exterminatus, down to the planet's last man, woman and child.
Colonel, your company is welcome, but such questions are not. Do not ask the captain about Cyrene if you intend to remain in his good graces.
Ooh, the plot thickens. Plot thickens, Strat fans.
Brother Captain, the Colonel wishes an audience with you.
Thank you, Isidore.
My lord, my Tartarus 37th Imperial Guard Regiment stand ready to serve you in protecting the city. They wish to make amends for...
They will have many opportunities to prove themselves warriors worthy of the Emperor. The Blood Ravens are leaving the city. Its protection is in your hands.
I will ready my men. May I ask what your next course of action is?
Orcs only respect strength. I intend to show them that we have it in ample supply.
So we're gonna go clap some orcs. Alright.
Excellent. This orc camp has been destroyed.
A little late there, bro. Alright, Strat fans. So, with that, that'll conclude this first introductory episode for Dawn of War. I am going to plan to release one every Tuesday going forward, kind of like a throwback series. So stay tuned, Strat fans, for next Dawn of War mission next Tuesday. Keep it strategic. Colonel out.